this where you trail, you kind of make a billion, come back and fall short. Russ, has a nice game for himself. But what's your bottom line out of this one, missing LeBron and AD?
Yeah, I mean, excluding those two guys, I thought we did a great job of just staying within the game, fighting back, clawing back. Not giving up, not just settling and saying, okay, we down 15, we 20. But we picked our pace up, had to match their intensity in that game. But then that second half, third quarter, coming out of halftime was when we kind of found the groove. Russ got it going. And it was just a different energy, different effort out there. So you can't ask for nothing more than that, especially when we lacking guys and lacking players out there.
Never asked you if you pay much attention to stuff like single game plus minus, so sometimes it's hard to buck trigger. It was good for you tonight.
I don't even know how to explain that. I don't even know that.
Well, tonight
it is what it is. I know a minus is this bad.
Yes, you played with both the bench, right, the first half, and then the starters. So it was kind of both units had success when you were out there. So just wondered the kind of rhythm that you found and what you were trying to do on defense, regardless of what the Charlotte unit was. Yeah,
Charlotte was doing a lot of switching. They do a lot of switching, a lot of off-ball switching. So it's just a matter of just, picking the spots, taking advantage of what they was doing on the switches. It didn't matter. They were switching on smalls and bigs. They were trying to double team and in the post. Kind of found the rhythm down there on the block, just taking my time. But, seeing what they were doing, reading the defense. Sometimes they come over and tilt. Sometimes they don't. They stay back. So it was just a read for me down there in the post. And, got it going there and, just found a rhythm and found some momentum.
Minus is bad. I didn't know you were so into analytics.
Yeah, minus. I mean, I know minus is bad.
Yeah. When AD and LeBron are back, Russ is probably not going to have a lot of nights where he takes 23 shots, 10 trips to the foul line. But how do you guys kind of get him to play with that aggression, that type of aggression when everybody's together to kind of bottle some of the things that he did well tonight?
Well, it's a balance. I mean, it's a balance. It's not something that at times. I mean, when you have AD and Bron and Russ and myself, it's a balance for for Russ. He has the ball in his hands, so it's about picking and choosing. When to attack, when not to attack. Sometimes LeBron has the ball in his hands. Obviously we play through AD out there. So again, it's an adjustment. Each game is an adjustment. It's not like we come into the game with the same game plan. Each game is an adjustment, especially for us.
Is this good? I'm sorry. Is this good to see that him kind of hit that type of rhythm though in the second half? We haven't really seen that.
Well, I mean, yeah, we haven't seen it this year. But again, it's something that we all have to adapt to, and he's adapting to it tonight. With guys out, he stepped up and played that type of game. Tonight calls, for him to play that type of way. And as you can see, man, he did a great job of, getting us back and, finding himself, finding his shot, but also finding other guys out there.
Two quick ones for you. One, the third quarter, I believe you're standing on the baseline, the bench, staring off into the fan. I don't know if you remember that.
I was trying to center myself.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I was just trying to gather myself and
looking for something.
Yeah, I was just trying to find something I could focus on and just lock in on that for a second.
Okay. And then secondly, the Sixers found the fan after an investigation. And he's suspended indefinitely moving forward from all Sixers games and all events at Wells Fargo Center. How does you have a reaction to that?
I don't know. I mean, they did what they had to do, and I don't think I need to speak on that situation anymore. I think we all know what happened. We all know what was said. I don't need to speak on that. So the Sixers did, it was in their hands. Like I said last night, they did what they had to do.
Congratulations, by the way, on 28,000 points.
It's giving me new information.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. 28,000 is good.
Plus.
That's a plus.
I actually have an unrelated question. I was saying tonight that he was talking a little bit after, I guess, with LeBron and AD, and he maybe they learn some things about what works for him in a game and what can kind of get him to that level. What role have you played as a former teammate of Russ in kind of communicating with LeBron and AD? Russ likes this, Russ likes that. This helps him. Is that something that you could do now throughout the season?
Yeah, well, the thing is, we talk every day, right? We talk basketball every single day. You know, Russ, myself, LeBron, AD, we sit there, we watch the film on the plane, we watch the game, we talk about, you know, different things, how to figure it out. And I think tonight with LeBron and AD being out in this type of game, you know, in the way that Russ was aggressive from certain spots on the court, I think they saw something with that, and we all did. I mean, as a result, Russ had 35 tonight, right? And the way he was attacking from, I think that's what they saw more so than anything else.
Okay, so Giovanni, you have a question because we're gonna end here. So
I'm curious, just the value of some of the guys who haven't been playing as much recently, like a guy like Bates who's been out of the rotation for a couple months, 13 points. Like DJ hasn't been playing much. Just what does it kind of do for you guys when those guys can get some reps and get?
Yeah, I mean, it's those guys haven't been playing that much. But tonight, their number was called. DJ stepped out there, you know, played great minutes. Bass came in and, you know, played great minutes. And you just never know when we're gonna call you, but when coach is gonna call you, when we're gonna need you to go out there and bring something different, bring a different type of energy, a different type of effort. And Bays and DJ did that. So it was good to see them, you know, out there on the court with us.
Carmelo, you've got to play a lot of this Boston this year. 50 games into his rookie season. He just kind of feels this is the least he's played with the ball in his hands since he's probably. How have you seen him kind of grow in the other areas? I mean, he's fresh in the glass now.
Yeah, he's learning. He's learning on the fly. I mean, especially with the lack of practice time that we have, and because you got to learn in quick time in the games, and you know he's doing a great job of just learning and adjusting and figuring out, okay, you know, if I don't have the ball in my hands, you know, back cut, offensive rebound, you know, loose balls. He's been doing a great job with doing that and crashing from the weak side, you know, getting tip outs, diving on the floor for loose balls, taking charges, getting hit in his face. Like it seemed like he get hit every play down the court. So he's doing a great job of adjusting to that. I know it's hard, especially coming from, like you said, he had the ball in his hands since he was 14. And welcome to the NBA. The game is not going to be the same.
thanks,
Thank you.